Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel Divinely Transformed, where freedom begins within. Together we break the chains of karma and reclaim our power and rise into divine sovereignty. Your path to autonomy and freedom starts right here. Thank y'all so much for being here today for your daily short. Before I get started with the reading, please remind y'all that I do have daily content on TikTok. That information is in the description box below. I also want to let y'all know that I no longer have platform on X. I was just trying it out. I didn't like it. I'm not going to use it. So that's been dropped from my description box in case anybody was wondering. So without further ado, I've already pre-shuffled off camera. Let's find out what the Holy Spirit wants us to know for today. First card out is the Ten of Cups. I love this. The Ten of Cups is about emotional fulfillment, harmony, family, unity, shared joy, and lasting peace. It's the happily ever after card. It's the culmination of emotional growth where love and contentment flow freely. I love it. So the next card is the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Quite a contrast, right? The Queen of Pentacles reversed is the main energy is there's an imbalance in nurturing energy. The tendency to overextend oneself, to neglect yourself, and it also represents material or emotional insecurity. It also talks about being dependent or someone who is burnout. When reversed, this queen forgets her own needs while she cares for others. So she clings too tightly to control out of fear of loss. I need to cough. Hold on. Sorry about that. So, like I said, this queen's forgetting her own needs while she's taking care of other people. And then she's clinging too tightly to control because she's afraid to lose her family, right? But definite imbalance in nurturing energy. Because so often, and I myself was a part of this too, like in the past, like I didn't see where I needed to take care of myself because no one ever told me to. The expectation was take care of them and leave nothing for me. And that is a family programming. Like that's ancestral family trauma. And then it just comes out as someone who just goes and does all this stuff, but they're not doing anything to take care of themselves. So then they're not always at their best to take care of the people that they love. So whenever we have this pairing together, it often appears as someone who is seeking happiness and harmony externally in their family, in their relationships, or the way that they appear to others. But internally, they feel depleted or disconnected. The Ten of Cups paints a vision of ideal happiness, while the reversed Queen of Pentacles asks, at what cost? Yeah, that cost is yourself. When the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse, that ideal version of happiness, that cost is you lose yourself. You lose your health. And it starts with physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial health. It just goes down. So both of these cards together can suggest a desire to maintain peace or perfection, even if it means sacrificing your own grounding, or your own well-being. So not taking care of yourself. Giving too much to keep others happy, emotionally, financially, or domestically, without replenishing yourself. So this is someone who is always serving and doing for people in their home and their family, but they're not caring for their own needs, nurturing their own needs. This is someone who confuses outer stability with inner fulfillment because they think that the outer the outer stability gives them that inner fulfillment, but no, like they're not fulfilled at all. And this pairing also is a need to redefine what contentment truly means on a soul level rather than on a social or a familial one. So what are the karmic lessons here? What are we talking about? Self-worth versus service. Karmic growth here lies in learning that nurturing others doesn't mean abandoning yourself. True harmony, the Ten of Cups, can only be sustained when your own energy is balanced, when the Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. Another karmic lesson is the illusions of happiness. This lesson may involve breaking free from the illusion that happiness must look a certain way, and that it's achieved through perfect relationships, family images, or external approval. So fake, isn't it? Spiritually, this pairing teaches that joy must be cultivated within and not curated for others. This is also lessons in boundaries in love. The reverse Queen of Pentacles shows a karmic test around boundaries. Can you love fully while maintaining your independence and self-care? The Ten of Cups can turn into obligation or over-identification with others if personal boundaries blur. Another karmic lesson is it's healing the caregiver archetype. This is the karmic echo of ancestral or past life patterns of overgiving, the healer, the provider, the caretaker, the one who forgets their own needs because they're too busy taking care of other people. You may be called to heal the lineage of women or feminine energy who believed their worth depended on how well they served others. There are some shadow work prompts that you can do with this too. Do I equate other people's happiness with my own sense of success? Really? That is something that really need to check yourself with. Also, where am I giving more than I receive, and why? Or vice versa. Where am I receiving more than I'm giving, and why? What does true emotional fulfillment feel like when no one else's approval is involved? So, if no one else is approving anything that you do, what does true emotional fulfillment feel like when you don't have anyone else's approval but your own? And another shadow work prompt. How can I mother myself the way that I try to nurture others? Yes, it's like the bottom line is like how you're coming to care and nurture for others. Why don't you do that for yourself? This combination reminds you that emotional paradise, this Ten of Cups, can only be sustained when it's rooted in self-care, grounded presence, and balance. Whenever the Queen of Pentacles is in the upright, this can't be kept. This can't be sustained without the Queen of Pentacles being in the upright. So your karmic call is to reclaim your energy and nourish yourself first, so your joy radiates from authenticity and not obligation. Some powerful words. Very powerful words. It's all about self-care. Take care of yourself as good as you take care of others. Because when you forget yourself, the world forgets you. That was actually one of my daily shorts. I'll actually leave that as a link in the description box because it pertains. So, thank you all so much for being here for your daily short. If this reading resonated with you, please give it a like or a comment. Or if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. And don't forget to check out my other content over on TikTok. And thanks again, and I'll talk to y'all soon.